In order to understand people on Earth, you have to be really good listeners. Uh, and when I had a conversation with a man named Sun Yat-sen, he said, we're not going to talk with Confucius until this is done. As he was such a good person and such a good example for world peace. And as far as the manipulation and stuff like that, his spirit, the Chinese were invaded and abused by the Japanese because of what was considered abuse from them from groups. Have you ever heard that saying by written down by Colonel Chamberlain about a man named Kilrain who was a sergeant from New York who moved to Maine? Only a peewit judges a man by a group and the group by the man, And so you have to, when you look into people, you look into them and think, there must be good in people. Okay. So how do I go to these people and make them family and a friend and not an enemy? Okay. You must go with love in your heart to others in order for love to be present for your children and your grandchildren. Okay. Because any person who understands eternal life loves their wife and children more than they desire to be cloned, more than they desire to put their consciousness on a robot. Okay. So you can't, quote, love yourself, or you'll want to put your consciousness on a robot if you have that delusion, or you'll want to clone yourself to do things that are selfish. Okay. You'll want to keep fighting for money and position and for sexual status. And all the people that say, I have to learn to love myself first are fighting for money and social position and sexual status. Okay. So they have no concept of what love is, right? None whatsoever. Love is loving one another. Okay. Knowing that that woman is faithful, that Melinda, that Michelle is faithful. Okay. And you're going to have children that understand you and desire, because we all need it, to live the peace of a faithful mother and father. Honor thy mother and father, right? You have to understand people when they have perfect words that lead to perfect actions, that lead to an eternal following, that they are far better than the people that are claiming to be like the eternal father and be nothing like that first father. Okay. So Confucius is a very, in the history of China, okay, which has over 1 billion people, okay, billions of people throughout history. Okay. Confucius is exceedingly rare. Okay. He's that flower, and then Tao was the way to correct people that tried to crystallize Confucius and turn Confucius into them. Okay. Same thing with the reaction to Buddhism for Krishna. The same thing with the reaction of Islam to Christianity and the reaction of Christianity to the people not living like Father Abraham. Okay. So it's very similar. Last night I watched the BBC News. They had the lady from Israel trying to put on a show saying, we're like King David. No, you're not. You're not at all. Okay. You're not at all. All King David said was, you're supposed to worship the ways of Father Abraham with me. And then when you do that, same with Samson with the Philistines. Okay. And if they turn down worshiping the ways of Father Abraham, then you have to defend yourself and protect your family who you love, because they are faithful, right? Okay. Neither the Hamas, okay, the Palestinians, or the Israelis in Tel Aviv have offered us, like me, okay, the worship of Father Abraham world for the whole area for peace. Okay. Neither one is offering that on TV. Okay. The Chinese and the Hungarians are not offering the faithful love of Confucius, or the faithful love of Father Abraham. I don't know what the Hungarians claim to believe in, or what kind of state, if they have any kind of religion in the state that people are supposed to follow and be like in Hungary. They might be Orthodox Christians. I don't know. Okay. I'm not the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-spark. I leave that up to PBS, right? Really funny. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool thing about Confucius, is its wisdom comes from humility, eternal caring and kindness, through an eternal existence, through faithful love through our families, okay, from a source that is greater than our eternal existence on this planet, because we know, okay, that existence predates this planet and will continue after this planet. Okay, that's just common sense. That's just common sense, right? Okay, so there's not much these people can do. The communications, the meditations, and the thoughts right now of Confucius are focused on me. Okay, as China, right? Japan, D.T. Suzuki is the spirit of their eternal faithful father. He's focused on me. Okay, in Africa, you know, I was the one when I was young who had the conversations with Steve Biko and Bob Marley through Haile Selassie. So Africa is focused on me. Okay, Europe, Ragnarok. I'm Ragnarok. Or Europe is focused on me. Okay, I'm the spirit of John, so for the Mormons talk about it. So I'm of Europe, and the United States is focused on me. So just about everything is focused on what's happening to me. And then they had this stuff in prophecy. Israel is the focal point of prophecy. No, the Messiah is the focal point of prophecy. Okay? The people that were the state of Israel tried to kill David. The people that were the state of Israel tried to kill Jesus. The people that were the state of Israel sent Joseph to the Egyptians. Okay? And we're going to have him be a slave. So Israel isn't the focal point of prophecy. The Israeli, it says so read the book of Amos. Okay, they'll do this. They'll become barbarians, and then the Messiah has to come and correct them. Okay, the focal point of prophecy is one man. It's the Messiah. Okay, and that's that. The book of Revelation is not about Tel Aviv. It's about Las Cruces. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so let's load this up and get your stuff together, because this is happening quick, and I don't intend on waiting on you hypocrites and heathens to show up to get it done. Okay, I love you very much. I'm acting like Confucius right now. I'm generationally homing. I'm a generational homie. Odele, okay? Chingale, yeah, you know what I'm saying, okay?